Welcome, friends. Thank you for joining us as we take some time to continue in our reading of the book of Proverbs. Please do take a moment to post a greeting, share a comment, let us know that you're here with us. I encourage you to hit the like button on this video. And if you've not done so yet, subscribe to the channel. Proverbs. Let's start as we always do by taking a look at the big picture. Chapters 1 through 9, we're not far off from the ending of this first section. This first section has gone back and forth between 10 speeches from a father to a son and the 4 poems of Lady Wisdom. We are definitely in the 4 poems of Lady Wisdom at this point. We are, after all, in chapter 8. Verse 12 of chapter 8, that's where we start tonight. So let's zoom in here because this is specifically where we are. Chapter 8, verse 12. I'll be reading from the left-hand column, which is the Complete Jewish Bible. The right-hand column has the New Revised Standard Version Updated Edition, a Christian Bible. Get our timer here set and in place. Verse 12. The voice of Lady Wisdom in poetry, divine poetry. I, wisdom, live together with caution. I attain knowledge and discretion. The fear of Adonai is hatred of evil. I hate pride and arrogance, evil ways, and duplicitous speech. Good advice is mine and common sense. I am insight. Power is mine. By me kings reign, and princes make just laws. By me princes govern, nobles too, and all the earth's rulers. I love those who love me, and those who seek me will find me. Riches and honor are with me, lasting wealth and righteousness. My fruit is better than gold, fine gold, my produce better than the finest silver. I follow the course of righteousness along the paths of justice, to endow with wealth those who love me and fill their treasuries. Adonai made me as the beginning of his way, the first of his ancient works. I was appointed before the world, before the start, before the earth's beginnings. When I was brought forth, there were no ocean depths, no springs brimming with water. I was brought forth before the hills, before the mountains had settled in place. He had not yet made the earth, the fields, or even the earth's first grains of dust. When he established the heavens, I was there. When he drew the horizon's circle on the deep. When he set the skies above in place. When the fountains of the deep poured forth. When he prescribed boundaries for the sea, so that its water would not transgress his command. when he marked out the foundations of the earth. I was with him as someone he could trust. For me, every day was pure delight, as I played in his presence all the time, playing everywhere on his earth, and delighting to be with humankind. Therefore, children, listen to me. Happy are those who keep my ways. Hear instruction and grow wise. Do not refuse it. How happy is the person who listens to me, who watches daily at my gates and waits outside my doors. For he who finds me finds life and obtains the favor of Adonai. But he who misses me harms himself. All who hate me love death. Wisdom has built herself a house. She has carved her 7 pillars. She has prepared her food, spiced her wine, and she has set her table. She has sent out her young girls with invitations. She calls from the heights of the city. Whoever is unsure of himself, turn in there. To someone weak-willed, she says, come and eat my food. Drink the wine I have mixed. Don't stay unsure of yourself, but live. Walk in the way of understanding. He who corrects a scoffer only gets insulted. Reproving a wicked man becomes his blemish. If you reprove a scoffer, he will hate you. If you reprove a wise man, he will love you. Give to a wise man, and he grows still wiser. Teach a righteous man, and he will learn still more. The fear of Adonai is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of holy ones is understanding. For with me your days will be increased, years will be added to your life. If you are wise, your wisdom helps you. But if you scoff, you bear the consequences alone. The foolish woman is coarse. She doesn't think, and she doesn't know a thing. She sits at the door of her house or on a seat at the heights of the city, calling to those who pass by, to those going straight along their ways. Whoever is unsure of himself, turn in here. To someone weak-willed, she says, stolen water is sweet. Food eaten in secret is pleasant. But he doesn't realize that the dead are there, and that those who accept her invitation are in the depths of Sheol. I'm going to pause there for a moment, friends. This brings us to the next portion. So let's pull up the big board here for a moment, I mean. This is really the heart of Proverbs. Hundreds of ancient Proverbs, chapters 10 through 29, largely attributed to Solomon. There's a lot that we could say about all of these. They cover all sorts of things, as you see. So let's continue our reading. Remember Shlomo in the Jewish Bible. It's the way that Solomon is named in the Jewish Bible. It's Solomon, Shlomo. The Proverbs of Shlomo. A wise son is a joy to his father, but a foolish son is a grief to his mother. No good comes from ill-gotten wealth, but righteousness rescues from death. Adonai does not let the righteous go hungry, but he thwarts the craving of the wicked. Idle hands bring poverty. Diligent hands bring wealth. A sensible person gathers in summer, but he who sleeps during harvest is in embarrassment. Blessings are for the head of the righteous, but the speech of the wicked is a cover for violence. The memory of the righteous will be for a blessing, but the reputation of the wicked will rot. Wise-hearted people take orders, but a babbling fool will have trouble. He who walks purely walks securely, but he who walks in crooked ways will be found out. He who winks his eye instead of rebuking causes pain, yet a babbling fool will have trouble. The speech of the righteous is a fountain of life, but the speech of the wicked is a cover for violence. That, friends, is where we are going to pause. Next time we will pick up at chapter 10, verse 10. Peace be with you, dear friends. Chapter 10, verse 12.